veteran kicker Robbie Gould set to get us started.
And we are underway from Kansas City. Pulls it in at the 13.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And this one too low. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mahomes.
Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 35 yards.
They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive, he burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they called his number in this one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
From the 6. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10.
At their own 21.
Now a play fake. Lance. That's caught downfield by Kittle.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
To throw, it's Lance. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Play action, now it's Lance. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
And that is incomplete.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
Here we go. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Off of play action, here's Lance. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 36.
On play action, Lance. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game.
Touchdown 49ers! George Kittle, 32 yards.
And the Niners are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Gold with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Open man downfield, that's Smith-Schuster.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Juju Smith-Schuster,
48 yards.
And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
From the 6.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Throwing now is Lance.
Gets this one to Juszczyk. They'll give him 4 yards there. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Four minutes to play here in quarter number 2.
Lance and company going on 4th down.
Man open, that's Ray McCloud.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Lance now to throw.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he's got some space here. And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 15. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And the broken tackle could not free him. Taken down right at the 10-yard line. On 2nd down, here's the option. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Ready. Strike. Strike. Smash. Play. Road 52. Yellow. 1. Ready.
3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the 1st down. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Down. Striker. 3-3. Shot. 17. Red. Striker.
And they'll go for it. Lance caught on the slant. They get 6 yards going for it on 4th, and now it's 1st and goal. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
2nd and goal from the 1. Again, McCaffrey, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey punching it in from a yard away. And the Niners are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles, gain some additional yardage.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that at just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
All right.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Trent McDuffie with a pick, and the Chiefs are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
This is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Under pressure, and down he goes. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Takes it at the 7. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a...
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Gold with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
pulls it in at the 13. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. From the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. He's got his man. That's Hardman. Touchdown! Mecole Hardman with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing level.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air, because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So that about the shortest pass a quarterback can make, but it winds up going for a bundle.
Yeah, let's face it, in the stats, it sure looks like a heck of a throw, doesn't it? It's almost like in baseball when you get that little Texas leaguer that turns into a double. You would think that you hit it off the wall. Big time play for him on a short little pass.
On 2nd and 7,
Lance throws the out route and completes it to Samuel.
and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, 49ers.
Trey Lance finding Deebo Samuel.
And the 49ers have moved out in front. Gold to add the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Niners 28, Chiefs 21.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Mahomes now on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Third quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes. A 16-yard touchdown run.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Fielded right around the 8.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half.
The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it, and it's picked up by the Chiefs.
And that, Charles, you'd have to think a pretty avoidable mistake.
You're exactly right about that, partner, because it all comes down to covering up the football. Look, turnovers are going to happen. They're inevitable. But in a tie game in the 3rd quarter, those turnovers can change the tide of the ball game. And now it's up to their defense to try and bail them out. Got to take care of the rock.
The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Mahomes going to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward.
And the Niners are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Play action. Now it's Lance.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. McCaffrey running up the middle.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up the third down.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down.
Gets this one to Juszczyk.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. From here, it would be a 45-yard field goal attempt. Certainly in range, but they'll look for more yardage on 3rd down.
Lance looking to throw it.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
Ready. Right.
Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped.
On the set.
Lance and company going on 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
But he picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's got room. And now the rookie's free. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco.
60 yards.
And the Chiefs strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Bucker is on target.
And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense and more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
A huge play there on the screen pass. 72 yards. Charles, just a gigantic play right there.
Absolute breakdown defensively, but take no credit away. A huge gain, and that turns things around.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Now Lance.
On the move to his left. This is caught. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult.
Lance back to throw.
And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended.
He's got a man, complete. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This a long one from 54. And this isn't going to get there. It's no good. Didn't get enough leg on it. Not what you'd expect from an NFL kicker. And it's going to be the final act of this ball game.